Good morning, friends. How are you on this Thursday? Just checking my systems out here and make sure that we are ready to go. And we are. Blessings to you on this Thursday. I hope it is a spectacular day for you and that you accomplish all of your goals today. Got a couple of things to use today that are different that I got in the mail, and I want to try them today and see what they do, how they work, and all that good stuff. The first one I got is, and I will never be able to pronounce this, never. So I think what I will do is maybe put that up there so you can see it there. It is a cushion foundation, another one that I got in the mail. Um, that we are going to be using today. And I also got a LA Colors Color Swipe shadow stick that we're going to be using because I am wearing green today. And in connection with that green, I'm going to be using an angel embossed eyeshadow. Um, and it is from Call 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 Ling. This came from Shein. It is a really pretty neutral eyeshadow palette. I like it because it has some really pretty soft neutral colors that I'm going to use on the lid and in the transition, and then we're going to use the green as the accent color to outline my eyes. So let's get started. I am going to use the little tiny round circle puffy thing that they sent with this mascara. I normally don't like these, so we'll see. But let's just see how well it goes on. I can tell you already, I don't like this little thing. It's just, I have a hard time controlling um, the little pushy thing, the little pad, the little sponge. I don't like the lack of control that I get with this sponge. Not going to use it. Just can't manipulate it. So going to use my foundation brush. I just don't have, for whatever reason, I just don't have the control that I need with those tiny little sponges, and I can't get the foundation to go on correctly and smoothly. So we're just not going to use them. I admire anybody that can use those tiny little things. I don't know what it is. I think it's because my fingers are so big, and I just don't have the right size finger to use them, and so my control is really off. But we're gonna give this a go and just see what it looks like. I haven't checked. I just got this in yesterday, so I haven't checked online to see if I can find it or where you can buy it or where it's from. I'm guessing it is some sort of Korean um, brand. I'm not sure. It went on really nice, and I do like the coverage. It's very, very light, like most of these are. So far, I'm liking it. We'll see how it goes through the day. Now I am putting on my Vaseline, and I am putting it down on my big wrinkle down here, and I do like how that fills in the wrinkle area and then grabs my concealer. Uh, I am very much liking that a lot. It is definitely working for that. That is my CoverGirl 16-hour concealer in lightest fair. It is the lightest color that you can get from the e.l.f. concealers. Boy, this technique with this Vaseline is just so smart. So smart. And the additional longevity you get from your product being literally, it's almost like it sticks to your skin, doesn't move, doesn't crack, doesn't split. And it just has to be the petroleum. I was doing some research about it last night, and it is definitely the tackiness of the petroleum that's in the product that grabs these products and literally keeps them where you applied them. So just get in here and make sure that all of this is really blended. Make sure you go down onto your neck. So you're bringing your product down there. So you got a smooth transition from your face down to your neck. I am not one that puts it on my ears. I know a lot of people do that, but I just can't get my head around that. I don't want my makeup on my ears. Personal preference again. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. It's just my preference. Okay, we've got that on. 24-hour e.l.f. 24-hour, no, 16-hour concealer, hydrating concealer. It's a beautiful product. For the price, I just don't think you can beat it. It just is a remarkably good product. And it lasts. That's what I love about it. It lasts. It doesn't move. Um, it's just a great product. They are just, e.l.f. is just killing it. They just really are killing it. They are taking over the beauty market because people need them to. I mean, people need to be able to buy their products and not have them be so expensive that it gets to the point where it's buying their makeup or buying food. We shouldn't in this country be in that position. So more power to e.l.f. I hope they continue to just expand their product base and keep doing what you're doing, e.l.f., because you're doing a fantastic job. Okay, so we've got all that on, and it all looks really good. Of course, I did my brows, and we're just going to grab my little spoolie here. Just sort of come up a little bit before I do my got a little bit on my hair this morning, but that's okay. Beautiful. All right. Laura Mercier setting powder is the next thing. I got my contour on. Definitely like it. I am a light contour person. It is not something that I want to see these really dark lines or even the really dark shadowing that you see a lot of people do. If it works for you, by all means, continue to do it. I do not believe in telling you what to do. For me, it's just not something that I personally like. I think it can be very dramatic, and I think for sure it can make your glam looks, your nighttime glams or your special glams or whatever it is that you need really high glam for. I absolutely think that the contour for that is amazing. I just don't have anything in my life that would warrant that kind of glam per se. Okay, let's get this powder. I'm going to have powder everywhere. I'm going to have to do some dusting here. It's okay. It's just powder. It will come off. I absolutely adore this combination. I think it makes my skin look amazing. I do not think my skin looks like I'm 62. I really don't. I really do not. The products that I'm using have definitely, from my skincare to my makeup products, have definitely improved the look of my skin. This down in here with this petroleum technique that I'm doing with the lip balm and then the concealer is truly amazing. And before you could see these lines all the time, and they were definitely significant. And I don't see that now. And that's a great thing. By the way, did you get your drinks, everybody? Thank you for coming in this morning while we get ready together. I don't have a crazy day, but I do have things I have to get done today. 2 days in a row, I've had appointments out of the office. And when that happens, I hate to get behind because I hate to have my clients waiting on things. But sometimes it's just inevitable. And so today I have really got to hunker down and get caught up with some things that have been pending that I just have not gotten to. And I hate that. I hate that feeling of being behind. Okay, I am using the lightest sort of skin tone pinky color in this palette. I'll show it to you here once I get everything done so you can see. I am taking it all the way up underneath my brows. And then in this palette, there is a really pretty shimmer, and they're right next to each other. So when I show you the palette, you'll see what I'm doing. We're taking that and we're putting that up here in the transition area. Using the natural definition that I have in my socket, my eye socket, this big bone. And we're just running this transitional color right up there on that bone. By taking it up onto the bone, I'm actually extending the width of my eye socket. I'm making my eye socket look more open and wider by taking the color up here instead of just leaving it just here. And that helps keep my eyes from sinking because they are so brown. I was taught this trick many, many years ago when I first started modeling. I had a fantastic makeup artist that taught me so many things. Putting a little bit more of that lighter color just right in here in the tear duct area. Okay, now we've got that on. I'm going to come in with this LA Colors lip. I'm sorry, not lip, eye. Wow, that is really pigmented. Look at that. Goodness. We'll definitely have to blend this out. A lot more pigmented than I had anticipated. Beautiful color. Really pretty light green color for the summer. It's very pretty. Okay. Just gonna take that. Now I'm gonna get me a smaller brush, fluffy small brush. Not that one. Aha, it is this one, and it is a smaller brush. And we're just gonna blend that out a little. Just gonna soften it a little. And we're gonna take it up. Sort of blend it up a little bit into that transitional area. Wow, can't get how pigmented that is. I do feel like I need to tone it down just a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same brush and I'm going to dip into my finishing powder, which is my pink, I can never remember this, Perfect Pour Pink Pack. It's a setting powder that I found on Amazon and I love this product. I'm just going to take that and I'm just going to sort of stipple it on top of this product. One, just to sort of blend the product, but then two, so the product will stay because it is a crayon and it is a cream product and I do want it to remain where I have it. So just putting that on there just to keep it stationary throughout the day so it doesn't move. Wow, that is really pigmented. Look at that. Goodness, can't wait to see what my black eyelashes look like with that. Okay, let me tell you what was in this. Let me tell you the color on this if I can find the color. Embrace is what appears to be the color name on here. Yep. LA Colors Color Swipe Shadow Stick. Embrace. And then in this palette, I used this color for the lid and then this color for the transition with just a little bit of this on top of the transition color. And actually, because of such a bright pencil, I'm going to add just a little more of that darker shadow right in here. And then we're going to blend it just to kind of offset that really bright color stick. And let's get a really fluffy brush and let's just make sure that that's all blended too. Okay. This is a Shein product, guys, and it's a really nice palette. Lots of really pretty neutrals. And of course, you can't beat the price of Shein products, right? We all know that. Okay, let's come in and let's pick up our finishing powder and make sure we have no fallout underneath the eyes. And I'm not seeing any, so that's good. I'm also taking it into the corner to make sure that I have no shadowing right here in the corner of my eye. And then just right up here. Okay. Lipstick. Using my new L'Oreal number 810. Color Riche Sandstone is the name of this, which I absolutely adore. Love this color. It's just this really unique pink, mauve, neutral, copper, all mixed together. And it just creates this really pretty, neutral, but not boring color. Some of those neutral colors, I just think they're so boring. And there's nothing to them. I mean, if you're going to put color on, put a color on, right? Okay, now we're using Milani's new baked blush in Dolce. Love this product. Oh, I'm gonna have to go find another one before it's discontinued. Why do these makeup brands do that? You know, we find products that we really love, and then we go to get a replacement and we can't find it. Drives me crazy. Beautiful. That is just absolutely gorgeous, that blush. Mm. All right. Got some new things to list for you today in the comment sections, and I will make sure not to forget to do that for you. All right, let's just blend here, make sure this is all really blended in before we get to our mascara. Alrighty, let's curl with my $4.50 Remarkable e.l.f. eyelash curler. $4.50 at Walmart. Man, you just can't beat that with a stick. Does such a great job on my lashes as well. They curl and then they stay curled all day. Just spectacular job. Wow, it's really pretty, that look. I love that green. Really picks up the green here in my shirt. Well, the weekend will be here tomorrow. I don't know about you guys, but I got a lot going on tomorrow, and hopefully at the weekend, we will finally get the okay at 6 weeks later to start repairing my house, my roof, my bedroom from this water leak. 6 weeks. 6 weeks it's been sitting here. Unacceptable. Just unacceptable. Starting down at the bottom, as I always do, and using my mascara here to lock in that curl. Remember, your mascara is sort of like hairspray. You want to take it and get it on the area where the curl starts, which should be at the base of your lash. And then let your wand pull that product up over the curl and onto each lash. And as you guys know, this is my favorite mascara. Again, it's a drugstore discount, L'Oreal, Panorama. I'm really curious from you guys, and I would really love some feedback on the type of foundation that you find works best for you. Okay, there's several different kinds, as we all know. There's the standard liquid foundation, right? Which one of my favorite foundations is definitely a liquid. It's House Labs. Then we have stick foundations, which I don't use a lot of stick foundations. Generally speaking, in my opinion, stick foundations are products that you use when you are using it for film or print work, when you want a really, really heavy coverage stick. It used to be called pan makeup. Maybe it still is, I don't know, but we used that when we were in our production, or when you're in a runway situation where you really want that skin to look perfect. So film, print, where you're really wanting a full coverage, complete cover up. That's what I would use a stick product for. Then you got tinted moisturizers, which are also a liquid product. It's basically moisturizer with tint in it, skin tint. Then you have powder foundations. Then you have mousse foundations. I'd say that's probably the majority of the types of foundations. So what's your favorite? What works best for you? What do you find gives your skin the most beautiful appearance? For me, it is there's two that I really gravitate to, and that's the liquid foundations. I do very much love my uh, House Labs. And then I'd have to say my second favorite are these cushion ones that are sort of a combination between a dry foundation and a wet foundation. They're a cushion or a mousse, where they're a little bit thicker. And you wouldn't think for somebody at 62 that would make my skin look good, but it does. I'm very, very fortunate. So that's probably my second favorite. So I would really love to hear from you guys. What is your favorite type of foundation product? And what brand do you use? Let me know, would you, in the comment sections? I'd really love some feedback here. That's it from me. I think that turned out very pretty. I can definitely see the green, which is wonderful. I love that I can see the green. And the green is sort of a cross between, when you get it on and you put the powder on it, it's definitely a green and a blue sort of look. And I have both of those colors in my shirt. So I think it's very, very pretty, especially for summer. So that's it, girls and guys. I hope you have a splendid, productive day. Get out there and just let it rip. Let it rip. Hit a grand slam. Be safe. Be yourself. Take the 30 minutes to get yourself together, to put your best foot forward. You never know who you're going to run across, right? So be prepared. They could change your life forever. And you want to be prepared. And you know what? You want to look good. Because normally when you look good, you feel good. And then the world is at your feet. Go get those goals and those dreams. Don't let anybody or anything stop you, including your age. Your age, it's just a number. That's all. And right now, in this time, at our time of this, in this civilization, and in our world, and in our country, anything is possible at any age, if you want it badly enough and you're willing to work hard enough for you. Because normally, it doesn't just plop in your lap. Normally, you got to work for it. And you're your best and most important supporters, so don't forget that. Love yourself. encourage yourself, take time for yourself. That's important too. I don't think we do enough of that. As women in particular, we are run so ragged. We have so much going on in our lives. And I'm just speaking from my own experience and what I see in my own family. You got to take some time for yourself. It's really important. 30 minutes a day to get yourself ready for the day. You deserve it. So do it. Be your best version of yourself. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of my community. If you're new, please let me know. If you're not, if you haven't joined, please consider. We'd love to have you here. We're just all about helping each other have the best day, the best month, the best year, so we can live our best life and be as successful as we can by helping each other, exchange ideas, and support each other. Got to have a community to have a successful life. I believe that wholeheartedly, because we are creatures. Humans are creatures of social settings. We need that social interaction. We do. If we don't, that's where the loneliness comes in, and nobody should be lonely. God bless everyone. I love you. I'll see you in my next video. Please, if you would share, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and all of this will be in the description box. Thank you so very much for all your wonderful support. You are appreciated. Don't ever forget that, because I never forget how much I appreciate that. Just taking 5 minutes to watch my video and send me a message. That speaks volumes. Thank you. God bless. Have a fantastic Thursday. See you the next time.